Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Bob, and with me today I have the whole crew. We've got Blake.
Hey, everybody.
Connor.
Hello there.
Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And Yella.
Good eye.
And it's that time of year. 9/11's here. You wave and point and make your speeches while the towers fall everywhere. But I'm going to cut the song parody off there so as not to further desecrate the memories of those who died, because we've got a story here to do just that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's the annual 9/11 special.
Biannual. We do it every once.
realize
Well,
that,
semi-annual. We do it whenever.
That people really should not write fan fiction about an American tragedy.
Yeah, or any tragedy.
Yeah.
Let's not write about tragedies that really happened. I guess you can write about them, but
Maybe
don't share your writing.
Yeah, please don't post on the internet. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't want to read it.
You say, but we're doing it anyway.
Yeah. So this special's story is a Naruto fanfiction called We Will Never Forget by Killer Maverick.
Yeah, fun fact, you never capitalize the word will. Common mistake when people capitalize it, it's never capitalized.
Never.
Yeah,
Even
that's-
as a person's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And in honor of both 9/11 and Naruto, I'm going to hold a salute for this entire video.
Okay.
I went to the gym yesterday and my arm is already sore.
We'll trust you on that. We'll hear you get more and more hurts as we go along, I guess.
And in honor of all the conspiracists, I'm going to wear my tinfoil hat.
Oh, nice. Classy.
Dedicated to those who died on 9/11. MS seems depressed lately, and the group wants to figure out why. One shot.
I really do like, however, and I say the word like that while I don't mean it, that one of the categories on this is spiritual.
Very.
Fingers crossed.
Like hurt, comfort, and spiritual.
It's called spiritual because you read the story and the first thing you say is Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here's my next story. This story is dedicated to those who died in 9/11. Great start.
Dang.
God bless the souls that died, and God bless the souls that lost their loved ones on that day.
Dog bless.
Everyone was getting worried. Today, MS was acting a bit strange.
Oh.
He seemed quiet, which was a bit out of character, and also seemed a bit depressed.
Which
When
was
asked
not a
about
bit out
it,
of character.
he would say,
It's nothing.
however, the others were a bit suspicious about it, so they waited for the chance to see what was wrong.
Ooh.
Oh.
Soon we will know when we get the chance to see what was wrong.
For a
Yeah.
chance to be appearing to us, for us to see.
Yeah, this is how you do be a good writer.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it do be like that.
So then it's like just an editorial where it's like September 11th, 2008.
Wait, 2008?
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
No, this
the-
story was written.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's when this was
okay.
written.
Oh, you're right.
Naruto and the gang went to MS's house confident about figuring out what was wrong.
We're gonna figure it out so good, man.
Yeah.
Kiba went up to the door and knocked.
Hey, MS, open up, man.
Open up, bro. Brochowski.
Dude.
Brotendo.
Zoe walked up behind him.
Yeah, miss. We want to see what the problem is. We only want to help you.
We
Yeah.
want so see what the...
Oh,
I didn't
Oh,
even see
oh,
that.
you're right.
Yeah.
T9?
We want so see. What the-
I
God,
don't know.
Sway,
They're,
sway, sway,
they're
sway,
kind
Year
of
of
far
our
away.
Lord 2008?
wow.
Yeah. No response. Disappointingly, the gang was about to leave until Naruto got fed up and broke the door down.
Jesus
What an asshole.
Christ,
Classic.
dude.
Naruto.
Believe it!
He's a man of action.
Jeez.
Apparently.
You ever
Believe
go to
it!
your friend's house and ask them what's wrong and they don't answer, so you kick their fucking
no longer-
door in?
You no longer have a door. Believe it.
Next
What
time
if
I
he
piss
wasn't
someone
home?
off, I'm just gonna say, believe it!
What if he just wasn't home?
Little pig, let me in.
Yeah.
Well, then they'll find out now because they're entering, breaking and entering.
Mm-hmm.
They scolded him a bit, but
Wow.
also gave him understanding looks.
I do
They gave
believe
him
it.
understanding looks while they scolded him.
Yeah. Thing is, Naruto and MS were like brothers.
Wow.
They both were treated unfairly by
Oh, boy.
others, they both repressed their anger, and they both were supportive to everyone around them.
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like Drax, except I'm betting Killer Maverick probably was like 16 when he wrote this.
I really like it. Yeah, MS is like, yeah, me and my boy Naruto, we're like brothers, both being unfairly treated by the steel donut.
I understand this guy.
Yeah.
That too.
I think those three descriptors are three of the boxes that are auto-checked when you go to make an OC and make yourself.
Do you think
the OC.
MS went into like berserker rages when he was 3?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he has a secret dark side. Yeah.
He has the ability to talk to plants.
Yeah, he has the ability to fuck plants, grass gropers, forest
He's
finger
like
bangers.
he's like the 10-tailed eagle or some shit.
Wow.
Patriot!
With that, the gang looked around the house to search. The search, however, was fruitless.
Wait, they didn't
Hang
have their
on.
blueberry.
So
they
he really
beat in
isn't
the
home.
door, they scolded him and gave him understanding looks, and then looked around to find him?
No,
they-
MS
they scolded Naruto.
Well, while we're in here, we might as well just snoop.
Wait,
Well,
so who were they scolding?
They were
Naruto.
scolding Naruto for kicking the door down.
Oh, they scolded Naruto.
Yeah, and
Who else would they be scolding?
I don't know. It says he kicked the door down. They scolded him a bit and gave him understanding looks. I figured it was MS.
Okay.
Matt.
Reading comprehension 0 today, huh?
They could have just called out for him. Like, looking around the house to search sounds like they thought MS would be playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
If
he
people kicked
wasn't.
down my door, I'd hide.
I mean,
Yeah.
and he already wasn't responding because apparently he's not home. It starts to look like when they were knocking on the door.
I
so.
mean, regardless, if you're with a group of people and one of them kicks down the door to a friend's house, at that point you say, "Hey, whoa,
what the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
we'll just come back later."
Well, I mean, once you've gone that far, it's like, I mean, what are you supposed to do? You can't really backtrack on that.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Can't
could
really
repair.
just pick it up and put the hinges back and
I
all
mean,
that.
this is
There's
Naruto. That door
probably
got
some kind of ninja
right.
art to do that.
There's probably 5 kinds of ninja arts to break into a house without kicking the door down. But
That's also true.
They could also replace the door with a very, very convincing, what's it called, illusion, because
Yeah.
they can do illusion shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
there was absolutely no sign of MS. However, Shikamaru caught sight of something on the wall. He walked up to it and saw it was a calendar and saw that it was marked on the current day.
Memorial.
Shikamaru said. The gang came up and looked at it questionably. Not questioningly.
Questionably.
I'm not sure if they looked at it.
Man, what's this calendar thing? People
It's pretty questionable that they looked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This only fueled their curiosity, which helped them search more.
They have confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty soon, Ino got angry.
Why?
Man, where is he?
Man, bro.
Dude.
How big is his house? How
Dog!
long were you looking? Yeah. She then punched the wall and, conveniently, a switch.
How
What- what-
convenient.
Yeah, that
so
is
these
very convenient.
the people in Naruto are insane then. They go to his
Yes.
house, they kick his door down, they're snooping around, now they're breaking his shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
My friend's been real depressed lately. Better go trash his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure that'll pick him right up.
Yeah, friends will go over to your house when you're there and hang out, but real friends will go over to your house when you're not there and trash the place.
Yes, it's like I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
say, friends will talk you out of committing suicide. Real friends will be there pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
That's why Bob and I are the best of
Best
friends.
of friends.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I mean,
Both trashed each other's houses.
Yeah, it
Connor
helps.
killed me twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
I got
'cause Bob-
better.
he's part cat, so he has 4.5 lives.
I told you that in confidence, but okay.
Okay.
Secrets out, I guess.
Meow.
And you cannot edit that out of the video.
AMA about being part cat.
Meow. Hey,
Meow.
I'm half cat. AMA. Meow.
Behind the gang, a wall was shaking and then suddenly opened to reveal one of MS's weird inventions.
Oh man, what a wacky thing.
It was a large circle with some sort of weird energy in it. Almost like the chakra that everyone else has.
So weird.
With stairs leading to it. Sasuke
Stairs
slowly
lead
walked...
to the energy?
Whoa. Sasuke slowly walked up the machine and read the label.
Yeah, he can do that. He uses his chakra to walk on the walls, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Warp gate.
He stated. He also caught sight of a letter.
Only caught
This is
sight
the
of
letter,
at
I
least
guess.
This is
1,
MS.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
Time to break out that sexy reverb. Today's the day, the anniversary of one of the most horrific days in history. I'm going to use the warp gate to go home to see them. MS.
If they didn't find your secret passage, no one would have read that.
Yeah.
You could have put that on the front door.
Why
Why
did you
did-
expect them to kick your door down?
And find your weird machine.
And wreck your
Just
house?
put a letter on the front door that says, like, I'm out of town today. Please don't kick my shit in.
Or just, like, tell them. You knew it was coming up. It's 9/11.
Yeah, it's like those, it's like one of those really shitty scenes in a movie or book where like the protagonist looks in just the right spot to find something, and the guy's like, "Haha, I knew you so well. I knew you'd look in that weird specific spot." It's like, no, you wouldn't.
Maybe
You
9/11
fucking wouldn't.
snuck up on him, Bob. Maybe he had to scramble to
You
write
know,
this note.
the date is in the name.
Well, keep in mind,
Today's 9/10. What's tomorrow? Shit, it's 9/11.
well, he doesn't
Oh,
know that.
I
He
had
thinks-
something on 9/11. What was it? Oh, 9/11. Damn it.
Well, if you remember the intro, he called it 911, so maybe he hasn't figured it out yet. He thinks
Oh,
it's
he
called
hasn't made the
911.
connection.
What date
Now,
is
why-
911 on?
Why did they?
What date- what
Alexa, what day was 9/11?
September 11th falls on a Wednesday 10 days from today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Doc start recording.
Yeah.
Those robots, those secret FBI agents watching over us.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now know when we recorded our 9/11 special.
Yeah.
Hold on here. Here, I'll fix it. You keep reading. I'll fix it, and then I'll give you another audio recording that you could use. You can just cut that in.
So,
Let me just edit Alexa's routines.
the gang was a bit reluctant as they looked at the gate, but they were determined to help their friend, so they stepped through it one by one. As they got to the other side, they saw that the gate was behind a tree, and in front of them was a large forest. However, as they looked behind them, they saw one thing. A graveyard.
Wait, hold on. So he has these warp gates, and he has one in his house in Naruto land, which, you know, fair. And then the other one is just out and about between a forest and a graveyard.
Yes.
And the way you enter it, you come out facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's like people's shitty Minecraft portals.
Yeah, it's like the shitty end portal or whatever.
You stand in the portal to go to the nether, and
Yeah.
then you travel through and you press forward, and it's on the edge of a cliff and you run off into the lava.
Yeah. And it's like, please just at least put a wall there.
The others knew that MS was a bit scared of graveyards.
What?
And would only come if he really had to.
I don't want to get spooked by a spooky ghost.
I want to get
That's,
spooked by these gravestones.
That's just my excuse for getting out of funerals.
You're scared of graveyards.
Jesus.
Sorry, I can't come to the funeral. I'm real scared of graveyards.
No.
What if a ghost comes for me?
Yeah. So they walked down into the graveyard and then came across a large group of people standing at a large stone. After
Is it
a
a
hard
gravestone?
look. Yes, it's the biggest gravestone.
Yeah, it's like a big boulder.
After a hard look, they saw MS amongst them. After the preacher stopped talking and the people departed, they walked up to MS. He was a bit surprised at seeing them, but lost the surprise and
What?
I don't know what that is. My computer won't render it.
I mean,
turned on his earpiece.
on my end, it's like an upward triangle and a downward triangle.
Oh, on my end, it's and then a new line, and it just goes to the next paragraph.
On
Yeah.
my end, it's just two white squares.
Here,
It doesn't show anything.
We're
It's
all
talking
seeing
about.
different things.
this
Yeah.
is what
No,
this is what it looks
I
like
see
on
it as
my
the
end.
end of a paragraph.
This
What?
is what it looks
What?
like on my end.
What are those? I
Yeah,
don't see
here's
those.
what I see.
Yeah,
here's
that's
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah,
So
I
mine's
see.
it's
Oh my god, Matt, you're seeing the towers.
Oh my god! It's the Twin Towers. There they are.
Jesus.
Why are we all seeing different things, though?
Yeah, it's a time lapse. So Matt's is the two towers. Yellow's is after the first tower is going down. That's why one of the arrows is pointing down. And then ours is just they've already rubble.
I think Yella's might be one of the towers is going down and the other one's going up.
Yeah, it's shooting into the air like a rocket.
Yella is, well, he is like 6 hours ahead of all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's what it is.
I don't know. That's
What is going on
Has
here?
that ever happened before? Like, Yella, do you see those symbols and you just ignore them in the other
No,
stories we
no,
read?
this is the first time I've seen this. That's why I was extra surprised. But
I mean, it doesn't
so
even nothing like it's the error code on mine. Whenever
Yeah,
you
like-
don't have the
like
proper
your-
characters
yeah,
to display
yeah,
something.
and then
So
on your end,
something is
you guys
supposed to be there, but my computer can't render it. Whatever.
Yeah,
it
and
is.
then on you guys' end, it's like there's nothing. There's
Yeah.
just nothing. What the hell?
Only Dutch computers can render it.
Apparently. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like the whole cicada puzzle where it's like you have to
3301, yeah.
you have to get a Dutch computer to find this part of the code.
Well,
No.
I guess we skipped several steps of Cicada 3301 there.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
Yeah,
We skipped that.
We'll solve this one.
So you're here.
he said. Kiba walked up.
Yeah, we came to see what was wrong with you for a while, but you didn't. For a while.
Yeah, for a while.
But you didn't answer the door, so we broke in and searched until we found that warp gate or whatever it is.
Oh, it had a label
Well,
on it that said warp
Well,
gate.
yeah, Sasuke
And it warped
read it
you.
out loud. Like,
And it's a gate.
Yeah.
So put two and two together, buddy.
I mean, maybe it's a Stargate, actually.
Yeah, but it is called a warp gate.
Yeah, that's true. That was on the label.
If it was
that
called a
Sasuke
Stargate,
read.
I'd be like, oh, I don't know what that is, but it's called a warp gate.
Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
gate of warping.
True.
Whatever that is. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like,
And that's all that it is.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm the kind of guy to end a lot of my sentences with, or some shit.
Yeah.
Just in case I was wrong.
or some shit.
You know.
Just in case I was wrong or some shit.
Yeah, you should see his work emails. They look so professional until you get to the end.
Yeah.
Some people say thanks. Some people say till next time. Mine says or some shit. Connor at my company.
It's actually Connor or some shit at company.com is the email address.
Yeah. I keep getting passed up for promotions, but I don't understand why.
Maybe you shouldn't have legally changed your last name to or some shit.
Yeah. But I just
Mr. or
live-
some shit.
I just gotta live that or some shit lifestyle.
What country is or some shit from? It's English.
Yeah.
Or some shit. I don't know.
Or some shit.
It's
Yeah,
English or
see?
some shit, I don't know.
Yeah. Shikamaru came up.
We also saw your letter, and it said something about a depressing anniversary. What is it? Let me
It
let
said
me ask.
memorial.
Okay, I set this up now. Alexa, what was 9/11?
It was 9/11.
There you go. And if anybody was curious, Alexa, what day was 9/11?
It was 9/11.
Wow.
Dude,
In case
Alexa,
anyone was
she doesn't
fucking
fuck
curious.
around. Yeah.
Beautiful.
In case you were curious.
Oh my god.
I know.
Can you program
MS
Alexa to say it was 9/11 or some shit?
No.
Give me a second.
Ebba sighed and then pointed towards the memorial.
This is what it is.
That's
He
not
said.
helpful.
That's
The
less
others-
helpful. Less helpful than her answer.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, has just been updated. Alexa, what was 9/11?
It was 9/11 or some shit.
Or some shit. Or some shit. Or some shit.
Oh, that's good.
You take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit.
You
get
got a
a
fuck shit stack.
Oh, I needed that. I needed that in my life.
Well, it's okay that his answer made no sense because The others looked at him questionably.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the way they're looking. It's very questionable.
For once, yeah, sure, I'll give you that. That's
not the sort of look you give
answer
someone
he gave.
who's at a graveyard.
Yeah.
I come home every year in order to pay my respects for the people who died 7 years ago this very day.
Sasuke looked at him questionably.
Good God.
Matt,
Oh
before
my.
you search, there are 3 of them. We've already gotten through all of them.
Oh, a genuine Wahapo.
Did you search already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Wahapo.
I wasn't about to search, but okay.
I think this is the perfect answer. MS looked at them sadly.
9/11.
Alexa, what? No, I'm not. Never mind.
No, please, Alexa, please don't.
Oh, here, you want to hear something else? Alexa, what's your favorite thing?
Oh no.
When you swallow someone whole, that's called bored. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even program that one. That just came with my Amazon Echo.
Yeah.
It's scary how personalized they are to you.
The
No,
Amazon.
not personalized. I'm not a fan.
You
Yeah.
don't like playing for? Come on.
It's the Amazon
Oh,
Swallow.
Guys, this is going to be a really good explanation, so let's get through this paragraph. They looked at him confused as he continued to explain.
9/11. It's the title because it's the date that it happened on. On that day, we used to have 2 large buildings for the World Trade Center, known as the Twin Towers. Yes.
He explained.
We harnessed the power around us through machines and
Oh, God.
on that
large
space on that same day, a civilian plane was flying several people to a different area. All right.
That's how
Let me-
planes
No,
work.
finish the
I know.
sentence.
I've gotta not react. On that same day, a civilian plane was flying several people to a different area, which happened across the Twin Towers. Yeah. Normally they just like spin the plane sideways and go between them.
Between them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Keep going.
It would have been fine, except for one thing.
He looked at them.
Terrorists.
So you're saying the flight plan involved the plane passing the Twin Towers normally, like going between them, but the
Yeah.
terrorists were like, what if this time we didn't turn the plane? We didn't roll it between the things. But then the wings would crash into the buildings. No! Terrorists, you crazy fools!
Oh my god.
We are terrorists.
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Yeah.
They all gasped.
Yeah.
MS told them about the dangers of his world, and that included terrorism.
As if they don't have terrorism in fucking
First of all,
Naruto
in the world
land.
of Naruto, not only do they have terrorism, the big bad guy at the end of like the series calls like meteors down on things. So like, calm down.
No, it's like also you know how there's
He
all
brings back the dead to fight for him. Like,
a little off topic, but you know how there's all those 9/11 stories where the villains get out and they're like, "This is too evil, even for us." I love to imagine that sort of story, but with the gentry.
The gentry is just like, oh
boy.
man,
Just like-
we could never.
no,
like,
they'd
"Oh,
be
God."
looking around, going like, "You guys think this is evil? We can be this evil. We have a tower."
Yeah,
We're gonna crash a plane into Lord Broken.
yeah, and like he just flies right into it, and boom, he hits it and just drops to the ground, and everyone laughs.
Shit.
They hijack the plane because Hell Machine just uses his big tentacles.
Or maybe it's like that Titanic movie. He like puts the plane back together.
Yeah.
The animated one.
I'm trying to imagine the gentry hijacking a plane. Like, do you think they get on it first?
They couldn't do it.
Are
do
they
you
like,
get a
are you
building
sure
on a
you want to
plane?"
take this tower onto this plane?
Do you know how expensive it would be to get each and every
okay, so
single
we
one
need-
of
All right, so
what's his name's
we have our
body-
tickets
bodies
for
in there?
a pile of corpses,
Yeah,
a
like
fucking
you're selling
tower.
your tickets.
an octopus,
Yeah.
and a very free
they're like,
woman.
they're like, you can't bring Hell Machine on, and Electron's like, oh, that's my comfort animal.
I guess Dame Merciless could get on the plane.
Dame
Yeah,
Merciless,
Dame
I think, is
Merciless.
the only one who could get
I guess
on the
you could
plane.
say. I guess you could say she was free to.
Yeah.
Oh!
And then Electron's like, all right, you have to go in. This is a solo mission. And like, they get to her, the flight attendant does, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, man, we just ran out of the complimentary peanuts. And she's like, ah!
I'm so hungry.
I'm sorry,
afraid.
Lord Broken. We're gonna have to leave you behind for this mission. We can't fit you on this plane.
Guys, this guy isn't even halfway done with his god-awful
Oh no, I was hoping he was though.
Yeah, we were all hoping he was. Okay, let's
Oh boy, let's just go. Yeah.
let's just see if we can get to the end of this without dying.
He continued.
They somehow got on the plane and piloted it. They were suicidal, so they weren't afraid of their next objective, crashing into the Twin Towers.
Everyone was in shock. MS then found it hard to hold back tears.
Well, when that happened, the building collapsed, and it killed thousands of people that day, including the people on the plane,
Oh, really?
the people in the Twin Towers, and the people down below.
Yeah.
He clenched his fist.
Wouldn't that be the people
Hold
it
on.
would kill?
I know it wasn't Iraq's fault as well. It was the terrorists.
He sighed sadly.
Thanks for the self-awareness.
I know it wasn't Iraq's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. But what?
There's no bad countries, only bad people, man.
That's a really weird thing to say.
They don't even know what Iraq is.
Yeah.
I've got to make sure that the Naruto cast doesn't, like, I don't know.
I
get
hope they
pissed at
understand that I
Iraq.
know that the Bush administration led us into a war. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he has no idea what Iraq is. He only knows them as those people who show up and just
doing with your fucking
He only knows
story?
terrorists.
they just show up at the Olympics and lose.
I mean,
That's what it's like. Oh yeah, those people can never win.
I mean, the thing is, he wrote a 9/11 story. He went wrong there immediately.
Way earlier.
So, yeah.
No. Yes.
So what are you doing? Well, he already went wrong way back.
Yeah.
Dad.
Zoe walked up to him and gave him a small hug.
Just a tiny hug.
One small hug.
I'm sorry.
He sighed again.
My bad.
I don't know any relatives of mine dying that day. In fact, I can barely remember it. I was a kid
Okay.
back then, but still, I'm just a kid, and life is a nightmare. But still, I'm filled with sadness
I'm
with
just
the
a
family.
kid. This story's a nightmare.
But still, I'm filled with sadness at what the families feel at losing a loved one.
I'm glad you feel and express that, MS. He stood silent for a moment.
MS!
Naruto started.
We're sorry for that. We didn't mean to butt in like that. But you have to understand. We're here, and we'll be more than happy to help. Believe it.
Ow.
Being supportive, I guess.
I'm glad that my favorite anime characters are here with me.
For me
in
on
this
9/11.
To support me
moment.
through this hard times.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite Naruto character is Kiba.
Zoe.
Yeah.
And Zoe.
No Rock Lee equals no for me.
Zoe.
Yeah, there you go.
Naruto.
I agree with Blake on that one.
Who the fuck is Zoe?
Zoe
Don't
is an
know.
OC, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
All
don't
my
remember.
favorite OCs are here to support me.
I know. At least Keepa's there. I looked him up.
Yeah,
My
Kiba,
favorite-
Shikamaru, Sasuke, Naruto, and Ino are all canon characters.
All my favorite DC villains are here. There's Intellectron.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Me and my favorite fictional characters and my favorite OCs are all here together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not
Hooray.
Choji, that dumb piece of shit.
They get Choji's no one's favorite. Okay. MS looked at the ground a moment, then smiled.
Thanks, bro.
Bruh. Bruh.
Hey, Scott.
He said,
Jesus, man.
Jesus.
man.
No prob. Believe it.
I'll go get my stuff.
The two then punched each other in the knuckles.
That's a really.
I think you mean they fist bumped. But
No, they
okay.
pulled back in a full straight punch. Their knuckles are broken.
Just no holding back, just full on punch. Like Just
That
a
is the
nice
worst way
jab.
I've ever seen a fist punch
Fist bump.
fist bump described next to
Like
a fist punch.
they went perfect form, like perfectly executed jabs at each other. Just bam, fists.
Ow,
Yeah.
fuck.
The gang waited a bit until carolers came onto the area close
What?
to the stone.
Yeah.
Then they started to sing.
Yeah, you've heard of Christmas carolers? They're 9/11 carolers.
Oh,
They like show
All right.
they show up at your door and they sing like the Angry American, and you're like, oh my god, leave!
I sang my favorite 9/11 carol earlier in this episode.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
All
then
right, Blake, this is my country tis of thee. So hit us with it.
I gotta be honest, I don't really remember the melody for that song.
We were singing it earlier.
I mean, if you want, I could just practice it and then sing it and put it in post. But I would be completely.
How about this?
sandbagging to try
Why don't
that.
we just let Yella sing it
What?
to
But
the
it-
tune of a song of his choice?
No.
Well, I mean, it does. If you guys sort of know it, it says carolers. We can all sing it together. That'll go well.
We can all try.
Also, just since we're looking over the thing, kind of, there are the triangles are back on my end.
No, nice.
Yeah, they're back
Like,
on
Oh
mine,
my
too.
god. It's a whole bunch of different songs.
Like, look, like for example here.
Oh, I see. So
it starts with Song for the Unsung Hero.
which I don't know.
Hold on. Wait, so they really do have 9/11 carolers showing up.
Yes.
Yeah, singing a bunch of 9/11 songs.
I
That's
feel
it.
like
Singing
That
a
classic-
9/11 song.
Yella,
there
I
are
want Yella.
Like, I mentioned one earlier, "The Angry American" by Toby Keith. Classic 9/11 song.
I hope you understand from our incredulous tone that this is not a normal American thing.
No,
and it wasn't normal in 2008
worry.
either.
don't worry. I got that. I'm not an idiot.
On no fucking planet did this ever happen.
Like if this was
I
if
I
this was
feel-
America the Beautiful, I could knock it out. But I this is a mess.
I feel like the word carolers is just very wrong. Like I don't know what he meant, but carolers.
Let's just say fuck it to singing the songs, because some of these we don't actually know the tunes to.
Oh, beautiful for spacious
Let's just go to the bottom here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at least
Fucking 9/11 carolers show up and they sing some
fucking-
fucking songs. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fine, but we're not gonna sing it.
And there's triangles on my end again.
Yep, and
Good.
the Twin Towers are back again. Hey guys,
Oh,
they
good.
got 'em back.
MS shed a single tear as he stood there.
Single fucking tear.
Single manly tear just
I
down
got
his
dressed in my
cheek.
camouflage gear. I looked to the sky and I cried one tear.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Guys,
They looked at him.
I'd like a moment alone. After all that shit that just happened,
After
I need
all
to
that.
fucking recuperate.
After the
Yeah.
fucking carolers came by, yeah.
It really ruined my day.
Yeah.
They understood and left for the portal. MS stood there.
I'm sorry. You all lost your lives because of some conflict. Most of you were
God!
most of you were only civilians and deserved a better future. Soldiers deserve to die? What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck you! Fuck you,
What does
maybe!
that mean? What the fuck? That's fucked up.
Like, Jesus
Everybody
Christ.
deserved a better future. Fuck you.
Yeah, man, you need to get on those Joker memes. It's like, if all these soldiers die, nobody cares, but I threatened to kill one little mayor. Not something like this. I wish I could have done something on that day in order to help you. Back
A
then,
web slide.
yeah, oh my god!
The fucking slide.
Back then, I was just a kid. But listen, I will try whatever I can in order to stop the ward.
Word.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you, Ward!
The ward
I
on
hate
drugs,
you.
dude.
The ward on drugs.
The Ward on rugs.
Oh, there you go.
I can't make any promises, but I'll try to find a way.
Well, good fucking luck, I guess.
I like that. I'll do whatever I can. No promises or anything, but I'll try, I guess.
No
Yeah.
promises.
No problem. I mean,
I'll do what I can to stop the war.
I'll do
or
what I
some
can
shit.
or some shit.
And then he stops by like a military memorial, and he's like, "You guys do what you signed up for."
God.
He then turned away and started walking towards the portal until he turned around slightly and said in slight prayer.
In slight prayer.
Yeah, he's just like, rather than like, putting a stamp on delivering it to God, he's just going to fold into a paper airplane and chuck it at his house. Just a slight prayer. God, please help me find a way to help bring peace.
In dedication to those who died on 9/11.
Fuck.
There are so many better things you could have dedicated to the victims of 9/11.
You shouldn't have written this.
The reviews though. Oh my gosh, the reviews.
Yeah.
Oh
all
boy,
right.
let's get to the reviews.
Can I read the first review?
Oh, by my boy,
bottom?
Very Boy.
No, at the very bottom. The Thunder Chief.
Thunder Chief, yeah.
Go for it.
On the day this was that the story was written, I applaud spelling you for this. On this day of days, let not a joyful word be heard. For on this day, 7 years passed. Wow, 7 years in one day, huh?
Yeah.
3,000 people lost their lives in an act of war that had never been seen before.
Yeah.
It was not just the U.S. that was hit. No, when the two towers fell, the whole world was dealt a massive blow. As the smoke still rose from the crater, the whole world began to shake from the drums of war. They continue to play out their haunting tune, even to this day, and until every man, woman, and child who fights for the bringer's terror lies in their tomb like a book.
Yeah.
Those drums will never stop. That's right, Thunder Chief just wished death upon children.
Yeah.
To the people who died in the attacks, may you forever rest in quiet slumber. Till we meet again in the halls of judgment, rest in peace.
And then whenever we meet again in the halls of judgment, don't rest in peace anymore.
Once again, I think it bears repeating, until every man, woman, and child who fights for the bringer's terror lies in their tomb. They meant tomb. God. They did just wish death on every man, woman, and child.
Well, I mean, one, thanks Abraham Lincoln. I don't know why you're typing like that, Thunder Chief. Two, technically the war is still going in 2019. So, starting today, people who weren't even born on 9/11, or at least, people who were born on 9/11, can now enlist.
Yeah.
Yay!
They're 18.
And also,
and they're
guys,
legal. Yay!
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I can fuck 9/11 now.
Dude,
No.
The Bringer's Terror is a Clive Barker book, right? Isn't that a great title? The
It's a
Bringer's
very
Terror.
good title.
And
Oh my
anybody
God.
who
Clive
fights
Barker's
for
The
that
Bringer's
book
Terror.
until they lie in their tomb,
Their
which is the book. There you
Oh.
go. It all works out.
Oh.
Like, what the fuck was this?
Yeah, his
What is
team.
this? What is this review? God
Well-
damn it! I hate it so much.
And then Captain Ka comes in.
Captain Ka.
Yeah. I love it. It's sad. God bless the people who died in 9/11. Haha, I'm so
bless
cheerful.
them.
Why are you so chipper about it?
Exclamation point.
Hooray! What?
God bless America.
Yeah.
Riku 92.
Yeah, Riku 92.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I was thinking about this the other day. I felt so sad as the History Channel played home videos
Hit me
of
with
the
that
attack.
Home videos.
this was really sweet.
Videos
And,
makes it sound like it's like some
I turned on my
America's
TV.
funniest home videos.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They get onto
Bob
America's
Saget's
funniest.
presenting a bunch of home videos of 9/11.
Alright, guys,
That's
here's,
fucked up.
for our 9/11 special, we have AFV.
Oh man, are you ready for a real wacky one? Watch this plane hit this tower.
Yeah, like
Oh
a guy
my
getting
What the fuck
God.
it thinks you do?
You see the plane is crashing into the
America.
buildings in the background, and there's a fireman getting kicked in the nuts in the foreground, and you're like, ah, man, I love this show. AFB's the best.
God. And then you hear like terrible canned laughter, and you're just like,
yeah, live studio
Yeah.
laughter.
oh
Dude.
no.
hey man, that was real audience laughter on AFV.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I like how Idiocracy came out after AFV, and then people say it's like going to predict the future. I'm like, the future's here.
The future is now.
Yeah. This was really sweet, MS, and I've always wanted to read a Naruto 9/11 story.
Wow, what a
Why?
real specific thing you wanted to read
Riku
there.
is the problem. You're the reason people write these stories. Stop encouraging it.
Kind of makes you wonder if superheroes
No.
or TMNT, lol, or any of those characters were real, what could have happened. Yeah, odd lol, but it's creative. I say a prayer for the families every year.
What a fucking horrible person. I don't care how young you were when you wrote that. You are horrible.
That's
You
awful.
were horrible.
What's your
That is
fucking
really-
problem?
That's really awful.
And now Rose Tiger.
Yeah,
says,
Rose Tiger.
I pray to those who died at 9/11. It was
Pray
hard
to
to
them?
believe it happened 7 years ago. God bless to those who passed on.
You pray to them?
You pray to them.
It's
I
9/11.
prayed to them, yeah.
Don't pray for them, but pray to them.
They are my
they're
deity.
Yeah, they're your deity now, I guess. What?
All right.
Wow.
Weird.
9/11.
Weird. Then we have Carlos707 who says, "That was nice to dedicate it to those who died in the day when the plane crashed on Twin Tower."
Did you have a fucking stroke in the middle of that? What
I'm
happened?
dead.
Yeah, I just throw up that gif from like fucking Citizen Kane where he's just doing the
Slapping.
Yeah, that one.
and then Very Boy, I love this. It's just 2 words, but I love this. Poor MS.
Oh, it's so sad
so
that your
sad.
OC, who is yourself, had to go through so much
I don't know what's
suffering.
sadder, that the OC whatever blah 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 you just said, or that Very Boy waited until August 15th, 2014
He waited-
to read and then write that.
I wonder if Very Boy
Waited,
doesn't
like,
realize
6
that
years.
9/11 really happened, and they're like, "Oh, it's so sad," you know.
What a sad...
Man, what a sad
waited till
fictional
August.
event. It's not fictional.
It happened.
Yeah. Could you imagine if something like this happened in real life? That would be horrible.
Yes.
I remember it.
In fact, a lot of really awful shit has happened. Go figure.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
A happy 9/11.
Yeah. Make sure when you go out caroling tonight, you're safe.
I was gonna say, make sure to tip your carolers.
I
Your
couldn't even.
carolers.
I couldn't even actually finish saying that. I felt so gross.
Merry 9/11 to all, and to all good night.
Oh,
It was the night before 9/11 and all through the house.
Okay, guys, I gotta say this one last thing before we get going. I forgot to mention it at the very beginning of the video. This story was requested by Rogue.
Thanks, Rogue.
Thanks, Rogue.
Thanks, Rogue. I hate it.
Thank you, Rogue. I think we may have found it independently as well, but Rogue also requested this. So
It was
There
it
you
was
go.
meant to
Oh,
be.
it hurts.
Special thanks to everyone supporting us on Patreon. It really helps out. If you want to contribute, but just do it as a one-time donation, you can send it our way on PayPal. If you have any requests or just want to share your thoughts on the video, you can leave that in the comments or on our public Discord. Everything's linked below. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.